Hello, everybody. It's Thursday, July 9th, and we are live and well. Facebook again is changing how you do these uh, things, which make it a little bit more started. But anyway, hope everybody is doing well. It's July 9th. Weather is really good here. It's in the 80s. I guess we back 100 next week, but I hope everybody is keeping cool and having a good time. And hopefully the new academic year is starting for you well. Now, new academic year, we have new people. We also think of projects. And one of our discussions internally was about the websites. Remember that CTisus, we have this big website. We have Instagram. We have YouTube. We have Facebook. We have millions of followers around the world in over 200 countries. We have 15 plus apps on the App Store. So the question was, with AI, I'm sure many of you use AI. I use Gemini routinely. I've not done as much with Claude, but I have to. I've used the Microsoft version of AI as well. So the question we actually posted, and I'm looking at my phone here, Lily posted the other day was about, do you think that AI will be will replace typical websites? Question, looking ahead at the next 5 years, do you think AI will replace traditional educational websites? 48% of the people, 98, said yes. 15%, 31, said unsure. And 75, 37% said no. So half the people already believe that websites will be replaced by AI. Now, I think websites surely will be powered by AI. And so I know for us, if you have a case and you show a case, you say it's a pancreatic cancer or it's a SPEN tumor, you probably could press a button that AI will tell you as much or as little as you want about SPEN tumors. So I think the integration of AI into websites will be classic. Quizzes will always exist. Now, we are working on LLMs to help write questions, so maybe we can write more questions. People want to answer more questions, and Sarah's been working, and Amira's been working on writing questions from lectures, from images. So I think AI is going to be a great assistant and a great helper. How much it will replace, I think that it will add surely, but it's going to have a major impact. So I think the thought, you're going to say, oh, AI is just not going to matter. That's plain madness. AI is going to matter on everything we do, but I think especially on a lot of the educational stuff. So we're looking at ways of integrating AI to enhance the experience. Again, if you want to look up, I have to admit, if I'm giving conference and I have something about Sturge-Weber disease, I'll just type it into Gemini and it'll tell me everything I want to know from about it, to the images, to the references, and it'll summarize. It'll do it in a really good way that I don't need to read a lot, and I got all the information I need without doing more than a couple keystrokes. So, you cannot get around that, and it's going to get better and better. The integration of images, the integration of questions, of voice. There's no limit. There's nothing that we can do that they can't do. Can they give a lecture as good as me? We have 55,000 subscribers on YouTube for our lectures. I guess they probably can. They could take a lot of content and create lectures. So we don't know, and particularly if AI is reading the cases, if it's read enough cases, maybe it's going to give a lecture on what it read. I don't know, but I think we are working, and I think I'm curious to know what people think in the audience. You can write it down. We'll look at your comments. What do you think AI is? Are you using it now? Is it helping you besides reading cases or looking up things? Are you using it as a way of getting more productivity, working faster, working easier, doing things better? All of those things come together. I think it's exciting. Don't get me wrong. We never like to argue on the inevitable. So we do know that's where things are going. And again, our goal is to use every new technology. We were the first people to do YouTube videos. We were the first people to do when Steve came up with the podcasts and vodcasts, we did it right away. Now people are coming up with conversation series as like they invented them. We've been doing our speaker series for 13 years and did a lot of things before that. So we know things will change. We know that that's just the natural history of things. The key thing for us is to be ahead of the game, to use the technology to benefit our users, which are you guys. So if you have any questions, any thoughts, any ways that we can do things better, let us know. We're interested. Let me see if I hit the insights. No, unfortunately, I can't see what people are typing. I can only see that people are typing some questions, but I'll get back to people after I'll answer the questions. So I guess I'll stop there. I think it's a good time to stop. Again, think about it. What are you doing? How can you do things better? How can we do things better so that we make your job easier and we make the educational experience even better? So with that, I'll leave that as a question. I will speak to you soon. Have a great rest of the day, everybody.